Dear audience, today I'm very happy to welcome Isabel Metzger-Brockmann from the company Metzger here in our studio. And I know everybody knows you nearly, but not the entire world of the independent aftermarket. Therefore, I'd like to ask you to introduce yourself to our audience, please.
Okay. First of all, thank you for the invitation, Marcus. I'm very happy to be here.
Pleasure.
My name is Isabel Brockmann-Metzger, and I'm one of the managing partners together with my sister Marion of Metzger Autoteile.
Okay. And as I've learned, it's really a family company which was founded by your father, that's right?
Yeah, that's right. We are really family business, now with the third generation in the company. And our father founded almost 40 years ago. Whoa. Yeah, so we're really long in the industry.
Yeah.
And but the first 30 years we just worked on the German market.
Yeah.
And since 10 years now, we do export all over the world, now in more than 55 countries.
Already?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And just to say a few words about Metzger company, Metzger Autoteile. We have a wide range of products, but our main focus is on the electronic and the niche products. And niche products, a little bit hard to explain. In my opinion, these are items that the workshops would hardly find in the last years in the independent aftermarket.
So that's a very nice attempt to do and commitment to the market to help our workshops really to find solutions. Mm-hmm. And if you say it's niche products and you can offer these kind of niche products, it's already a value add. And for sure, it's also a reason why we have signed a contract, because we know the value add from your company. And especially, as you have already mentioned, that you are now on the international way development. And we really appreciate that.
Thanks.
But for sure, you're sitting here on the hot seat.
Yeah.
We have prepared some questions, and I would like to start with the first one, if you don't mind. You're a relatively new supplier to Global One Automotive, and perhaps you're not yet known to every member. So perhaps you could start by telling us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, thank you. I've said just a few words about myself and the company. But I want to get further on the theme of the niche products in our program. Mm-hmm. As I told, these are articles or items that the workshops didn't find easily in the independent aftermarket. And for example, niche products are items like, it's a wide range. For example, all the things, door locks, door glidings, wiper arms, wiper motors, but also container for fluids, every kind of hoses, lines, screws, clips. It's really a wide program, and maybe a product manager might find that there is no turnover in this product groups, but it is. It is. And together with our electronic parts, there are more than 20,000 different items in these groups. So this is where our work begins. With these 20,000 articles, this volume of parts, a product manager can hardly work on it or handle it. Mm-hmm. So we help them, and we see us a little bit not only as a supplier, but as a problem solver and a service partner.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
We define the interesting articles, we prove them in our quality department, and we do, for example, for every customer, a stock suggestion and stock cleanings as well.
I wasn't aware of that. Okay, something new also for me. Okay.
Yeah. And we have our own online catalog in 39 different languages. Mm-hmm. And we have really for every customer a personal contact who take care of the customer and also visits him. So it's really a very close partnership between us and our customers.
And as far as I know, your logistics system, it's pretty the state of art, let me say, as far as I know, it's really the auto store system from Norway, right? Mm-hmm. It's a cube. We was doing with robotic system, quite fast and well organized the logistics, especially for your items, I can imagine. Yeah. For the smaller parts, it's the best thing that you have that you could do, right?
Yes, it is. We have a almost automated warehouse. We are located in Stuttgart, and there's our warehouse and the logistics center. And it's, as I said, automated with an auto store, which is like a cube. And there are more than 50 robots now working on it.
More than 50?
Yeah. So, and it was really a big help for us in the time of COVID. Yeah. Because they worked the whole day. Yeah, we are very happy to have this.
Understood. Yeah. Okay. What kind of advantages can Global One members, or even also other customers from you, gain from working with Metzger Autoteile?
I hope that we really can offer a good partnership. As I said, we are more or less a problem solver and a service partner for our customers, and we work very close together. We are really flexible. We are fast. When there's the company running by the owner, and the decisions are made very soon, in a quick time. And we're very close with our customers. Mm-hmm. And more or less, we have really long-term partnerships. Mm-hmm. And we have the interesting range, really.
Yeah. And that's really what I can already confirm just after this short partnership that we have together. That is really the same spirit as Global One is showing to the market. It's a family spirit. So as you know, Global One members are all family-owned companies. And if we can work together with a family-owned company as well as a supplier, it's already a value add. And so a lot of things are much more easier to handle and to discuss afterwards. Yeah? Thank you for that also. Okay. What were the reasons for you to enter into a partnership with Global One?
Yeah, I think
I've already answered this.
You already answered. Yes, now we're really happy with the partnership with Global One. And we are a family business. And, when I met the Global One shareholders a few weeks ago at the supplier dates, which, again, thank you very much for this perfect organization. It was really, it was a great event. And very interesting for us. And this is how I met the shareholders of Global One. Mm-hmm. They are also running by the owners. And I think the spirit and the values of Metzger Autoteile and the values of the Global One shareholders are exactly the same. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I can confirm. Yeah, it's really like that. And we are really glad to see that this is a good match between you as a supplier and us as the customers, at least. And I think it's also important to know what is your approach when you enter new markets. Because from time to time, it's not so obvious to enter into a market, especially when you have already mentioned earlier that it's just approximately 10 years history that you started in international way. And once more the question, what is your approach then?
Yeah, that's true. Yes, a new entry, a new country is always really a challenge for us. Mm-hmm. As I said, we supply to 55 countries. But a new country, a new customer always means a new fleet of vehicles. We don't know the fast movers in the country. We don't know the need of the customers. So it's really an approach for us. Yeah. And we're working together with the vehicle registration data of Europe. Mm-hmm. And so it's a little bit easier to find interesting parts. But in Germany, we have a delivery rate of 95%. And to be honest, in a new country, it's not possible to have this.
Okay, I see.
And I have to mention that we don't have any different qualities for Germany or for the export. It's always the same part, okay. Always the same part. And so it needs almost 12 months really to approach to the new market to can offer the same service level that on the German market.
Yeah, but it's always important to be honest and open.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what you are doing right here. And I'm more than convinced that it's really much appreciated from our shareholders. And I know we have had some discussions just 3 weeks ago during our supplier days. I'm more than sure that quite good businesses will become afterwards for both sides. The year, at least, was very successful for the independent aftermarket. Was this also the case for your company? And that were your biggest challenges back in 2023?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was in the all-European industry, it was really a successful year. Yeah, and also a hard year with a lot of work. And with our interesting portfolio and also with the growth of our customer, we had a big increase. But not only this year. This year we have an increase for more than 20%. But we doubled more our turnover more than twice in the last 5 years. So we had really tough times. And 5 years ago, you mentioned it already, we built a new warehouse with a really complete automated system. And we thought, in my opinion, the planning was that this will be for the next 20 years. But after 5 years, we completely reached our capacity. And last year, we rented a new warehouse, an additional one, 40 kilometers away.
40.
Mm-hmm. So, and this, to connect the new one to the old system, it was really a challenge for us. The flow of the goods, the IT connection, it was really hard and it was a lot of work for us. And so we decided at the end in spring that we work not only at day, but also at night. We have now a night shift in the company and we work 23 hours a day. We have 1 hour break now.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really, but at the end of the day, we have to invest again, and we have to extend our capacities for the next years. And we are really very thankful for the good partnership to our customers and for this development. But it's also a challenge for us, yes.
Yeah, I can imagine. Is there more space available in your main
We're
area?
working on it.
Yeah, you're working on it.
Maybe next year I can give you more information.
Okay. It will be interesting to see, to follow, yeah.
Also for me.
Yeah. Then at least, what challenges do you see for the independent aftermarket? Your challenges you have already named. And how can wholesalers and workshops prepare for the future? And I think it's especially for the workshops, it's a very important question. So from time to time, we have a good contact to workshops, even from our situation. And I think it's more and more important to catch more information from the workshops. Yeah. So from time to time, we are just linked to suppliers, distributors, and we forget from time to time the real reasons why we are sitting here.
Yes, our customers.
Our customers, that's right.
Yeah, we already discussed it at the lunch. And I know, I think everybody knows the change in the technological systems towards the electric vehicles. Of course, it's a big challenge for the whole industry. But not only the technological shift will be this challenge, but also the wide range of new brands which will come to the European market. And I think it's really the goal of the whole industry, of the producers, of the importers, of the wholesalers, to make the workshops fit for the future. Exactly. Yes, we have to invest in trainings, in any kind of education, and we have to help them. And also the requirements from the government which come, and the big invest the workshops will have in the next years will be hard for them. And also, I think it will bring us a big increase in the repair costs as well.
Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of challenges, especially on the workshop level. And that brings us already to a very important question. The entire industry has a big trouble. That means a lack of talents in every single field, on the workshop level, in the industry, at distribution level. So we are really facing this problem. And you know that Global One is one of the founder of Talents for AA, who has built a platform it's more and more developing because more and more partners are joining to this platform, who's giving an idea to the younger people that is worth to spend their work life into the automotive aftermarket. And we do not share between independent or OE aftermarket, so it's a platform for the entire structure. I'm more than sure that you have also these kind of issues to solve within your company. Do you have already done something, or is that something new for you? I don't expect that, but have you some solutions, some ideas how to attract this problem?
Yes, we have these kind of problems, of course. And no, we didn't find a solution for this yet. Otherwise, I would stop immediately selling car parts and become a recruiter instead. Yeah, maybe it would be a good decision.
Interesting.
No, yeah, but I think really one of my arguments, or in my opinion, it's not only important to find new and really experienced people to your company, but first of all, it's important to retain the one you have, the good ones you have. Yeah, and everybody is talking about benefits like the private health insurance, membership in a gym, or the well-discussed fruit baskets weekly. Yes, but these, in my opinion, these are only gimmicks. It's more important to first of all, to have an interesting job and a fair salary, of course.
That's important,
That you give your employees responsibility and appreciation. And these are arguments to join a company or to retain in a company. And we also have to work on it. It's not always easy to have this in your mind every day. But we really have virtually no fluctuation in our administration.
Whoa.
Yeah, really.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And in the best sense of the word, we are a family business. And that means not only that it's running by a family, but also that families are working in our company.
What does that mean?
Yeah, actually, 4 of our trainees are children of employees, and I'm really proud of it.
That's really, so that really next generation is coming.
Is in the company, really.
So you can see the very positive reputation within the families that they give their kids the idea. We have had such a nice boss, such a nice company we are working for, and we know each other a lot of years.
Yes.
Yeah. As you have already mentioned, we are still young.
We are still young, but we were younger when we met us first.
And
25 years ago, is it?
Nearly 20.
20 years?
Not so. 25, it's too much. No.
Okay,
Nearly
20
nearly 20 years, yeah. It's a really long time, right? But once more, I think they really appreciate that you are not the boss. So from time to time, for sure, you have to take decisions. But as far as I know you, you're part of the team, as your sister is also.
Yeah.
And that is the main important thing for me. And it's the same way how I handle this kind of being the managing director or a boss of a company. You have to play the role, but you are always just, and there's no brackets, a part of the team. Because a team means together everyone achieves more.
Yeah,
and that is exactly the spirit behind it, right?
Yeah, and my motto in the company was always that I want to have an atmosphere in the company that I myself like to work in as an employee. And there are 2 doors in the office are always open, and that's the door of my sister and myself.
Cool.
Yeah, and of course, it's not like working on a holiday resort or something like that. And we also have discussions. And but at the end, I hope, and I'm sure that most of the employees of Metzger Autoteile are happy to be a part of the team.
Yeah.
And the success in the company, it comes not from one person. It comes from the complete team. And it's really a success of all together.
I think there's no better way to stop with the interview. It's such a very nice conclusion out of this interview. Thank you so much, Isabel, to come here from Stuttgart to Dortmund, to have this very nice and interesting interview with you. Was a big pleasure for me to do it. And I think our audience have understood why Global One and Automotive Metzger have found a partnership and signed a contract. And we are pretty sure together that we're going to have a bright future ahead of us.
Thank you again also, Markus. And we are really looking forward to the partnership with Global One.
Thank you. Goodbye. Safe trip home.
Goodbye. Thanks.